Righty, let's see. Boom. Select a stream, this one right here, share, and bada up, boom. How? Okay, cool beans. Let's figure out some non-copyrighted music. Ugh. You know, I wonder if I play Far Caspian, if I'm gonna get copyright striked. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. Okay, so what is the play? What is the move? Today I have to finish a brief draft of overview. This research poster for the Chicago Quantum Summit, which I'm low-key regretting signing up for, but that's okay. It's going to be a good use of time, I think, so I'm just gonna try to bang this out and then go from there. Alright, so low-key, this section right here would be really good for like a diagram. This over here would be good for some results plus another diagram. This would be really good for potentially some future work plus information along with another diagram. Active polarization control is probably going to be less information dense, and then over here I'll do future works and conclusion. This needs to be align text top. What can I do here? I want to pull a diagram from somewhere, but I don't know if I have a good place to pull it from. Let's see. Theo poster. I probably shouldn't show this on stream, actually. Let's drag this to another window. Oh. Let's see here. This one I can pull up as well. Architecture. Open. Looking. Decided by 32. PDF. This is the diagram over here. I think this is an Illustrator file. Inkscape. Oh, what's goody? We got Golfo Ned and Stephen Yang. Should move this over. Let's boom. 502 bad gateway. Why are we bad gatewaying? I don't want a bad gateway. Steven, are you ready for Astro? Alright, lock in, guys. Good luck. Keyboard, default, save, thanks, existing files, open, downloads, 20% of final grade, god damn. Internal imports. Alright, we're gonna try this. Inkscape importing. Lock in. Oh, we up. Alright, something is wrong here. I can feel it. Alright. lots of text is just missing. That's huge. That's okay though. What I'm going to do and what I need is this section here, although the text here is missing as well. That sucks. Can I revert? Okay. Draw missing fonts. Try that instead. Chat, I don't think it drew the missing fonts. That's so cursed. Holy shit. Revert. Clip to media pages all draw. Draw all text. Damn, just hates me, I guess. Okay, fair enough. Okay, so I can just add the font text in myself then. What I can do, let's see, there should be this that I can just add some text on. Network control and management. How do I change the size? .28. Click and drag. How do I move this? Guys, I don't know how to use Inkscape. Oh, that's how you said zoom. That's cool. Maybe with arrow keys? No. No. Oh, my Chungus life, bro. Oh my gosh. Garrus can undo all that. Cannot lie. And just add it in Google, Microsoft PowerPoint. We're just gonna do this all in PowerPoint because I hate myself. Now the question is, how do I export this and this only? Is there like a select option? Wonderful. Beautiful. Select objects. Layer 2. Bam. Erase selection up 1. That doesn't work. Move to layer. Layer 2. Move. Bang! Alright, perfect. We got some unintended consequences there. But that's okay. Can we hide layer 1? Hide all layers. Come over here. Show layer 2. Move this guy to layer 1. Move. Move. Oh, actually, let's undo that first. Move this to layer 1. Move this to layer 1. And then move this to layer 1. Move. Alright, perfect. This is what it looks like. Kind of chilling. Can I export just layer 2? Oh, even better, I can just export the selection. Beautiful. Let's change this to like 1500 pixels, about 1000 pixels. What the hell? $3,000. There we go. Okay, cool. Export selected. Export. Boom. Where is it exporting? Is it doing something, or am I tripping? Oh, it's in here. Okay, cool. Let's go back to PowerPoint. See if I can insert pictures, this device. See if SVG files pop up. Hey, wonderful, they do. Perfect. Insert text box, quantum wrapper, switch routers, QWSR. Cool. And then insert text box, Network control and management. Text fill white. What font size is this? 24. This annoys me. There we go. Network control and management. Text box. Client node. Or quantum wrapper switch router. Edge, quantum wrapper, switch router. This should be a EWDM/switch. Over here we have quantum wrapper header and tail. And then over here we have quantum payload. Perfect. 2-to-1 switch over here. God, that's painful. Dude, I fucking hate PowerPoint. Alrighty, 2-to-1 switch, and then I need QLAN 1. QLAN 1, quantum computing clusters. Then QLAN 2. Monorepro networking overview. Then I can have a breakdown of a header over here. This can just be done in PowerPoint itself, I think. Shapes. Let's get a rectangle. Dude, there needs to be a fucking better way of zooming in. Oh my god, I'm losing my mind. How do you horizontal scroll? Horizontal scroll PowerPoint. Do not support horizontal scrolling? Holy shit. Okay, this is just ass, I guess. Shape outline, weight, half a point. No, we should make this larger. 1 1/2. We're gonna expand this one. Can I lock aspect ratio? Is that a thing that I can do? Shape format, size, lock aspect ratio, lock aspect ratio, lock aspect ratio. Boom. Make it like yay big. Boom. Boom. Alright, cool. And then now I want colors. This guy should be color eyedropper that color. This guy should be color eyedropper that color. This guy should be color eyedropper that color. This guy is the QW header. This guy is the QW tail. I'm just gonna add this. This guy is the Q quantum payload. And this should be black. Cool. Beautiful. Perhaps we should make this larger even. Yeah, perhaps I should make this even bigger. Maybe like this big. And I should make the width of this a little larger. Outline color, set it to black. Width increase to 2 points. Yes, that looks good. And then we can increase this font. But I don't know if I want to actually. Size 18 is fine here. Let's get rid of this then. Ay ay ay. Ay 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 ay. Boom. And then let's expand this out now and then build a set of new boxes. Oh, I'm tired. Actually, not text boxes, I want actual squares. Square. Square. What the hell, man? Square. And this should be enough. So I'm just gonna do it this way instead, just so it's easier for me to remember what these actually mean. I'm gonna set this to be white. Oh, now I can't see anything. Set text to be black. Preamble. .12 font? Yikes. That's really small. Preamble. What's next? Label. Or I can just say ID. Preamble, ID, duration. Source ID, I should say. Let's move this around then. You know, I had a really weird dream last night that I was running I can't remember if it was a 10K or something else. It might have been a 10K. But it's such an odd dream because there were like a bunch of people that I've never met in my life, and then also a bunch of like really old friends that I haven't seen in literal years, since like middle school. Very peculiar. I ran well though. I guess that's what matters. Definitely the best I've ran in an actual dream. Destination ID. But it was a very encouraging dream because it was like us and a bunch of people. Yeah, every face is one that you've seen in real life, which I think was true. Felt like I had seen all those people, just never like interacted with them or gotten to know them. I think it's pretty interesting. I feel like there's a lot of people like that in our lives. One of the things that like moving to a big city taught me is that you gotta mind your own business, right? But at the same time, like it's quite sad. As soon as you start minding your own business, it's like, I feel like you lose a sense of human connection. Preamble, duration, source ID, destination ID. Timestamp. Like perhaps we're also just built up of the experiences that we have, you know? And by just choosing to not experience those things, we limit ourselves to a less interesting, less developed, less engaging life. Because we choose to hold ourselves up with the work that we do and the people that we hang around with and never choose to step out of it. Timestamp. Polarization information. Yeah, like, I'm sure there's people that wish that they had things that they accomplished. Like, man, I was so close. I wish I finish up this thing, but I doubt. Yeah, most people are probably going to be talking about the people that they spent time with, you know? Polarization, info. Oh, I can't fit the entire word. Maybe I just make this one smaller. Quantum data format. Forament. Checksum. Yeah, I don't know. I've just been thinking of like how I've been accustomed, trained to just like associate everything with just numbers, you know? Even other people. Like, how do you make justified decisions? Well, you have to have the data, you have to have the numbers. But if you only base human lives off of numbers and metrics, you lose on the humanness of everything, no? I mean, there's always going to be a rationality, and that's just what makes us human. Otherwise, we'd be robots. Yep. And that's really how it goes. Like, part of humanity's irrationality is not adding a sideways scroll to PowerPoint. Like, who didn't do that? Like, it's so obvious to add a sideways scroll, man. Like, we were so close to greatness. Oh my goodness. Okay, I think this makes sense, right? Like, visually this makes sense. I could also make this very small. And the interesting thing here is that this would then represent the amplitude of the light on the actual fiber network, which is quite interesting. Maybe I should make this a more distinct color. Yeah. There we go. I think blue is still not that distinct though. Let's see if there's something even brighter that I can do that's in the theme colors. Light green? No, that matches too closely with the headers. Orange it is. Maybe I should just do black. Amplitude, and then this goes on. Genera type. Time. Time. What a concept. Bring to the front. to front. I don't know. I've been thinking, like, I feel like there's just so much that I will never ever get to experience again. Especially things that I never will ever think about again. And that makes me really sad. Like certain childhood experiences that I've gone through that come up and resurface randomly from time to time, and you're just like, oh, right, that was a really neat period of my life. You're like, that was a really interesting memory, right? And then you know that as you're thinking about it, like, I will never be in a situation where I'll remember this thing ever again. Like, I just know as I'm thinking about it that I'm thinking about it for the last time. It's a very sad feeling. I wish I could remember everything. No, I'm getting a warning that my stream has audio belonging to someone else. Alright, we're gonna switch to... What are we gonna switch to? MyGoat C418 would never copyright strike me. Biomefest. Maybe I'm just talking out of my ass, but I feel like that's gotta be a feeling that people have experienced, no? Like, just like as you encounter these things, you just know that it's the last time you'll think about it. A very bittersweet feeling for sure. Okay. So this is pretty cool, actually. We got some stuff going on. There's moments where I'm like, I'm gonna remember thinking about this and I don't remember the details. Yeah, like it's like a really shitty game of telephone, you know? It's like telephone, but not actually telephone. You know, I want to make more core memories. I don't think it's too late for that. Like, I think there's definitely things that you can still do at any stage of your life that define how you are as a person moving forwards. Maybe that's going to be the spin I take on my stream. It's just literally me like doing a video diary. Just working on random projects and things that I have to do and then just monologuing the entire time. I feel like that's pretty fun actually. Yeah, okay, cool. So this is pretty good, I think, in terms of the diagrams. Let's see what information I need to include. Because there's definitely some information that I want to put on here that I'm forgetting about right now. Let's see. I don't know what to call this. Dude, Minecraft music was the right choice. I'm in my groove right now. I can't lie. Dude, I fucking love Minecraft music, especially volume beta. It's so slept on. C418 is the goat. Xing Y for Z. Using classical headers for quantum networking. Using demonstrating network quantum network control with network management, network monitoring quantum networks with no, it's not just monitoring, managing quantum networks. Managing quantum networks with classical data transmissions. Time multiplexed. Classical data. Managing quantum wrapper networks with time multiplex classical headers. Okay, low key, I think this should be a bit larger and it should fill this space over here. Because, like, I want this to be more visually prominent. Now, how do I scale this? Can I scale this? 175. Let's bring this to... Why is this at 396, bro? Oh, it is locked. Beautiful. Let's make this 500. I'm so sad. We can make this 600, right? Let's keep it at 500 for now, then see how it feels after I rearrange things. Dude, this is making me want to play Minecraft. Holy shit, bro. The server will return for winter break, by the way. I'm announcing it now. The esports Minecraft server will make a comeback. I am proud to announce. It's just going to be your good old vanilla server, I think. I'm not going to try to muck around with mods too much because it seems like people get confused and then they don't scale and they fall behind and people get frustrated and all that jazz. So I'm just going to try to keep it as simple as possible for everyone's enjoyment. And we will be grinding. It will be a glorious time. Quantum payload. Ben, how's solar software going? Is everything all right? Do you guys have projects? Do I need to give you guys more projects? Perfect. A lot of stuff to learn about. What are you guys learning about right now? Oh, XP, yeah, dude. Radio is going to be very fun for you, I think. Drivers just don't work on your laptop? It's a ThinkPad. How does it not work on your laptop? Although your ThinkPad's kind of like a fake ThinkPad, I can't lie. Yeah. Modern ThinkPad. The camera's been broken for a year. Okay, but low-key, camera drivers are... Actually, I was gonna say camera drivers are some of the worst drivers to get working, especially for proprietary cameras. But I actually think that the worst one to get working is, by far, are fingerprint sensor drivers. Those shits suck, no matter what you do. Yeah, it just isn't worth it. I disabled it because it was throwing so many errors in my system's event log that it would cause it to like overflow or something. So I was like, okay, yeah, this is just not worth it. Okay, so we've got something going here. I like this better than what we had previously. This feels good. Now what we gotta do is we gotta fill this in. Quantum wrapper networking. I mean, that's what it is. It's a research poster. It's not supposed to be DTC specifically. I think it should be a bit more than DTC, but yeah. Line spacing options, before text, after. Indentation, general, alignment left. What are we doing here? Line spacing options, 6. For text. Okay, there we go. Quantum wrapper networking. Ay, ay, ay. I need to have this wrap, but I don't know if there's a way to do that. I really don't want to have to just do another text box as well. Oh, I just have to. Alright. Boom. Okay. BWN provides line spacing options. Let's add 6 points before. 12 points before? No, 6 points before. I can make the spacing a bit larger. That looks really ugly. Just increase the text size, I guess. This bothers me. QW headers. SFP. In us demonstrations. What? Support different quantum. Low key, I think you're just moving all of this stuff up. Having the seal here, citations here, maybe. Is this troll? This might be troll. Yeah, this might be troll. Okay, Ben, what do you think? So far, I like where this is at. Does this make sense from a high-level perspective? Yeah. I mean, just imagine that this is going to be much larger, like, because the poster itself is 4 by 3 foot. So this, just imagine this scaled up to 4 feet by 3 feet. In that sense, the text might be able to be even a bit smaller, I think. Let's bold this though. Oh, that's ugly as shit. Wow. That looks better. Purple or black? Cool. Amplitude makes no sense here also. What am I doing? This should be power. Optical. No, just power. Let's read through this and make sure that I understand what is going on. Okay, low key. I think this is a good place to stop. I'll continue working on this tomorrow. I have to send this to my prof tomorrow. But for now, I think this is good. Everything else should be able to just naturally fill in as I just take it from other papers, because that's basically what I'm doing. So, yeah. Cool. And then I'm going to be presenting this in person in the Willis Tower on next Monday. LRU cache on an FPGA. That's actually really easy to implement. Do you want me to do that? I can add it to the project list if you want. Now that I think of it, FPGA is interesting though, because typically SRAM is defined for you, but for FPGA you'd have to be able to use LUT RAMs to get the same effect. So maybe you could do something like block RAM versus LUT RAM for caches on an FPGA instead of like level 1, level 2 cache on an ASIC. That would be interesting. I'll look into that. That seems like an interesting project, actually. Okay, yeah, I'll look into that. That might be fun. But okay, cool beans. I really need to go poop, so I'm gonna end the stream. Good night, Ben.